Okay, so this dream is about, which one shall I tell first? Okay, so this dream is about this lady, and she's an elder. Okay, this is in real life. So she's an older lady, much older. She's an elder. She's a senior citizen, very, very up there in her age. Like she's probably 80s. Okay, and so she has in the course of her lifetime, okay, and she's in very good health. In the course of her lifetime, she has had this recurring dream, and the recurring dream has been that she is like in a war era, like post-war era. So like she's in like this environment in these places where all the buildings are like rubble, like they have been bombarded and everything has like crumbled, and all the buildings and all the houses are just like, you know, like all torn up and all like completely bombarded. And she says that, you know, when she was a kid, she used to go to the movies, and in the movies, you know, they used to give like there was no news back then, right, except for print. And so they used to do the news through the movies, and so they always used to do like you know, news during the, like before the movie. And so she says that it's sort of those scenes from like World War II where, you know, because she was a child back then, that it was just everything is like devastation, like apocalyptic, right? Like all the buildings have been completely bombarded and there's nothing. And so she's had that recurring dream consistently through the course of her lifetime. Okay. So this last dream is very interesting because she had it again. It's a recurring dream. She hasn't been able to not dream it. And remember that I tell you that recurring dreams are something that you have in your subconscious, or something that you need to work out, or maybe it's what your life has been, right? And so she's had a very difficult life, and she has had many challenges and many obstacles, and she's had lots and lots of things that have happened to her that have been, you know, that have been extremely you know, devastating in her life. Okay, so so that's the background. So then this dream is about her being in the same rubble, like this, you know, devastation, all these buildings, you know, bombarded like she regularly has. But the difference with this is that she's going uphill and she's trekking, but it's an easy, like it's a path, right? In this hill that she is, or this mountain. So it's this mountain that she's going up and she's trekking through it, but there's a path that she can go. She doesn't have to climb her way up like she has had in the other dreams. So in the other dreams, in order for her to get out, she's had to climb her way out. And there's one particular dream that she had that her dad, and he's deceased, of course, you know, she's elder. So her dad would pull her out, okay, of this like rubble and this, you know, devastation of crumbled, you know, buildings. And so she said that this particular dream was that it was just a path, and it was up the mountain, and that as she was going up the path and she's almost at the top, so she can see the scenery, and she can see, she has, you know, she can see she's gonna, you know, go up the mountain, and she's almost at the top of the mountain, so she can see the valley, right? She can see down, and she had never been able to see that. And that there was this lady, this woman that appeared, and she says, you don't have much to go. If you go a little bit further up, there will be, I don't know if she said like a helicopter or a plane that will that is waiting for you and that will take you. And she says she didn't know the lady, you know, in the dream, but it was just like a female figure. And then she kept trekking, and so that was the whole dream. So when she spoke to me, you know, she says, you know, I've had that recurring dream and this and that, but it was different this time. And then she tells me, she says, I think I'm coming to the end of my life. And I said, and she said, what do you think? And I said, I think it's possible. And so it was just a very somber, you know, sad thing. So we'll see, right? I mean, she's in very good health, so we'll see what happens. Namaste, love and light.